Good evening. How's everybody doing? We're back on Flint Hills. The new version. Hope everyone's well. Chris Willoughby, you're welcome for your Rocket Award on Reddit, my friend. It was a good post, man. I like that. Appear to have a header sticking out the side of a shed. Need to fix that. Right, Flint Hills, new version. So what's new? Well, other than the map being a lot slicker, we're on seasons now. And so Big Daddy, big shout out to Big Daddy, how you doing, sir? Dropped me a note in the week and said, "You're in Iowa, man. It's all about the red tractors. All about the red tractors, not the green." So we've made a few changes. So as well as seasons, let me show you on the map. We've still got the fields we had before, so everything's the same. Remember, we were planting on field 9, so we finished field 9. So that's got soybeans in already. Field 6, we'd put anhydrous on. That's done. Field 5, that had anhydrous on it as well, so that's ready to plant. So 7 and 18 have been harvested, but we haven't done anything with them yet. So that's probably going to be the focus tonight, getting those guys sorted and getting some planting done. So we'll jump into it. Evening, Alfie. How you doing, sir? The beardly one. What's happening, my friend? So, like I said, Big Daddy said it's not a green state, it's a red state. So we've made some changes. Kept some John Deere kit. But we've got a lot more red equipment now as well. So got a couple of Case Magnums, a couple of Quad Tracks, and a Steiger, which we'll talk through in a little while. Had to keep the class combines as well. So yeah, that's there as well. Evening, Thack. Do you have to use a grain dryer to transfer grain on this map, or is it possible to bypass it? No, you can bypass it. Just don't buy any propane, I think, and it should do it automatically for you. So you should be alright there. I've also got rid of the West trailers. We've now got these, which are Wilson Pacer Super Bs. I've edited the XML on them as well, so they now take 102,000 litres rather than the 60 they took before. It just wasn't enough. No worries, Thack. Anytime, mate. You can't have JD in case they're mortal enemies. I've decided they're not. Could have a bit of both. So anyway, in here, let's have a look at some of this kit. We've got a small planter, or seeder, I can't remember which one it is. Need to check that when I log in. For fields like field 5, there's no way I'm going to run a big planter in there or a big seeder in there. It would cause me a few issues, I think. So we've got a smaller one for that field and probably field 7. But the big fields, we are rocking this monster, this massive Bourgault seeder. And we've got a case planter here, look at this. From Custom Modding. Very nice. Another Quad Track there. Another Magnum there, and then we'll go out here. There's a Steiger with the biggest cultivate you'll ever see, and this rather massive Bourgault air car as well. So, yeah, we've totally changed up the kit. Totally changed up the kit. Just to do something a bit different. Oh, I must remind myself as well. We still do have the anhydrous kit, which is sitting over there where we left it last time. So, lots to do today. I had a word with the bank, Alfie. They've treated me. So we already planted this. You remember we started planting this with soybeans last episode. We put corn in it last time. We've gone with soybeans this time. What we didn't do actually was looking at the seasons. I'd looked at my planting window. I hadn't looked at my planting window, so I've actually put soybeans in the ground already prior to really my planting season. But it's germinated. So there we go. Evening, Chris. Yeah, a few people have said that as well. So hopefully Big Daddy drops on and he can explain himself. That'd be quite good fun, wouldn't it? But you know what? I'm easy either way. I like them both. And to be fair, I'm running John Deere on a lot of my other farms, so it's nice to have a change. Is this map on console by any chance? Not a chance in hell, Alfie, I'm afraid. It is a 4x map, and it needs global companies to run it. So it's yeah, unfortunately, just not enough power in a console to run a map as big as this. Yeah, I'm the same, Chris. I like both. I'm nonplussed either way. Maybe if you forced me to pick one, I'd maybe choose John Deere over Case, but I'll be brutally honest, I'm not fussed either way. Right, what I'm going to do is fill this air cart up. Because I want to have this ready. Mr. Fister, how you doing, sir? Yeah, we do like a bit of class, don't we? Can't beat class. Love a class combine. Evening Fusion, evening Sam, evening BR Farms. Hope you're all doing well, guys. Right, let's get this loaded up. Evening James. Hey, stay classy. You and Ron Burgundy. Oh, right. Let's see if I'm lined up enough. I made a hash of this already. Sim Country Farming, good evening, sir. How are you? Open cover. This always happens. I hate loading air carts. The hitbox is so small. Wonder if I'm in the seed one. I wonder if that was the issue. Yes, there we go. Right, let's get this air cart filled up. I'm doing well, Sim. Thank you very much, mate. Thack, I haven't got it loaded up. They do the Moline, sir. Go and check out my Millennial Farmer series on the channel. They have got the Moline there. And actually, if you click on I've put my mods linked in the description under the map tonight, so you can go and grab it from there if you like. Yeah, we've had a good week, Sim. The subs keep rolling in. Everybody's loving Flint Hills. Everybody's loving Flint Hills. I'm gonna say I hopefully won't need to refill this air cart that much. Yeah, it's a great little tractor as well, Thack. Lovely little noise out of it. The engine noise they've got out of it's fab. So yeah, go check that out, man. Right. Open cover. Close cover. Why is this not working? Because I'm on my tractor. Oh, I'm so basic sometimes. Right, let's see. I hate reversing these things up. Could be here all night if I do it this way. Yeah, you know what? You know what we're going to do here? We are going to drive around again. TVG, how you doing, sir? Welcome back. Yeah, Northern Coast is still kicking about, Alfie, don't you worry. Oh my word, I'm a disaster already. Yeah, I need to buy an auger wagon actually. That'll let me load this in the field because to be honest, I don't fancy the thought of dragging this back too long. Evening, Clay, how are you, sir? No worries, my friend. Glad you dropped by. Glad you dropped by. Right, let's have another go at this. Let's get it lined up further back. No worries, TVG. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you're enjoying it. Right, switch. There we go. It's all go now. We're laughing. Evening, Donna. How are you doing? Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. You know, this time last week we were celebrating 1,000 subs. And we are 1,700 just about. 1,690 something we're sitting on at the moment. So if you're not a subscriber, hit that button. Hit that button. Thanks, Alfie. Yes, you can. You can indeed. And Clay's come in clutch with the super chat. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. That'll contribute towards the multiplayer server that we're setting up at the moment. I don't think how much money I've just spent on filling this air cart. It's like tens of thousands. Mr. Fister, Discord is in the process of being set up as well. Which reminds me, Sim Country Farming. Hit me up off stream, mate. I could do with a chat about setting it up. But yes, Discord coming in the next week or so. So I will link it in some of my future vids. And I now got community tab as well on YouTube. So I can actually put images and vids and all kinds of stuff up. It's great. Hi there. Hopefully I'm going to say this right. Hannah? Or Janet? Or Jane? I'm sorry. I'm really bad with... I'm really bad, sorry. I apologise profusely for my pronunciation of your name. Tractor's under power. Don't worry, Donna, I'm not actually going to seed with this. This was just to fill up the air cart. It's going to get ditched now. Because we're going to roll out the beginning. Actually, I don't know why I'm filling up the air cart right now, because... let me go back to my fields. Field 18 has been harvested as a 7, so it's still stubble fields there. So actually what we need to do is run the cultivator through these, which means grabbing Steiger. Right, guys, I think we got 41 concurrent viewers last week, so we've got to beat that. Let's go for 50 this week. Right, let's go and get this bad bud sorted. Mr. Fister with the super chat. Thank you so much, sir. That is amazing. Yeah, it'll be great to have you on board for the Discord multiplayer server. Don't worry, all the info will be coming out very soon. What I do need to do is pick a map. I do need to pick a map for multiplayer. So any recommendations? The new American map this week, which I think has been pulled already for console. Is it Blaine County or something? I can't remember what it is. Looks really nice, actually. I thought that could be quite nice for a multiplayer server because it's on console as well. I want to make sure we... Bucks County, thank you, Sim. I want to make sure that I pick a server that we can have console and PC playing together, right? That'd be the nice thing to do. Evening, Sam. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're well. I've turned traffic off already. I've had a few experiences, shall we say, with traffic. So it's turned off for a while. Right, how do I get into this field? Where's the entrance? Is it down here? Sorry, James, I did see your comment up there and then got distracted. My favourite tractor, hard to say, probably at the moment an 8RX, but that'll change sometime in the future. I do love the Fendt 1000 as well. That's rather nice. Do I have the ability to reply by PM to viewers? No, Mr. Fister, but you can on Facebook. You can drop me a message on Facebook. Right. Get these nice new textures. Get this corn texture. It's rather nice, isn't it? Right, this is a beast, this cultivator, so we will get it unfolded and we'll get it running. I think I'm going to run should we do a bit of GPS again? It's always nice doing a bit of GPS, isn't it? John T, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. What happened to my voice there? Bit high pitched. Right, let's get this unfolded. Set ourselves up for a yeah, 20,000 views on Flint Hills. The map that made me. I think it's become quite apparent from you lot as well, after doing that little poll earlier in the week, that you want to see more Flint Hills. Well, you'll get no complaints from me. None at all. Right. Let's see if I can set up a decent GPS course. Oh, I hate this tractor. No, don't want it there. Get that reset. Try again, let's make sure we get to the edge of the field. Oh, this is messy, this tractor. I don't like this at all. Might have to switch tractors here. Right. A point. B point. Is that right? Show lines there. Better turn that on. Auto width. That's big. Don't want any offset. Headland mode is off. Look back. There we go. We have a course. Right, let's whip it back to the start and line it up, and then we will. And we'll go cultivating. Evening, Javier. No, not struggled with any issues with courseplay and edges of fields. Are you making sure the fields are scanned at the start when you load up? Quick thing I can think of. You can always scan a field edge as well if you want. Right, that's on. That's down. Right. There we go. Should get a bit easier now. Evening, Scorpion. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, the growth over the last few weeks has been nuts. I can't explain how. I can't explain how. You know what? I'm just making vids and having fun doing it, and for some reason, you guys like it. You guys like it, so I'll keep doing it. Evening, Andy, back. Welcome to the stream, sir. Hope you're well. How's things? Hiya, Doug. Thanks for watching the stream, and no, I'm glad you like it, mate. Generate the course, but won't do the edges. Try. Is your headland? Is there an issue with your headlands? Start with your headlands, maybe. Javier. Coursplay's a challenge. Sometimes it just doesn't do what you want it to do. It's one of those. It's one of those, isn't it? It just doesn't work. Maybe try an update. Evening, Jacob. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, sir. Make sure you get the new version Scorpion. It's a big improvement on the old one. Not that the old one was bad. The old one was amazing, but this is good. Scotland, mate. Great place. Love it. That's where I am too. Good work, Jacob. Yeah, new version's great. Yeah, definitely. He's left both versions up because I think this is quite. You need a pretty chunky PC to run this. Yes, Jacob. Running seasons, early spring. Managed to plant some soybeans before I was supposed to already. So hopefully they'll grow. Outer Hebrides, crikey! You are out there on the islands. I'm Edinburgh. I'm capital city, so we might as well be in different countries, mate. You're a long way away. Chris, I'm actually running. Press the right button. I am running. I think I put it on. I'm only running 3-day seasons at real time. No fact, just click on it, mate, and it should display you the folder. If it doesn't, I've probably got a setting wrong, and I'll need to unlock it. So shout if you can't see them, and I'll unlock it. Peaked a bit early then with my turn. Homestead, it's a good map, that. Right, I think we'll cultivate this. I was gonna plant. Now I think I'm not sure if that's a direct drive. Yeah, sorry, Thack. I think I've probably got a setting wrong. Should be able to unlock that, so it's a free to view folder. I'll look into that after the stream, mate, and just make sure it's unlocked. Yeah, South Gyle, mate, yeah. Know it well, know it well. I know what you mean, Thomas. Sometimes, yeah, you can't. It's hard to find a map that kind of, you know, does what you want it to do. But we're spoilt for choice at the moment. I mean, the US boys are coming in good now with a lot of maps. Check out MRG mapping as well, Thomas. He does some great US maps. AFG. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Scorpion's rubbing it in with the lovely weather in Texas. It's pretty cold and pretty wet up here in Scotland. And if it was spring, it'd be pretty cold and pretty wet. If it was summer, it'd be pretty cold and pretty wet. You get where I'm going. Right, Thack, I'll make a deal with you, mate. I'll make sure it's unlocked after the stream, so when you get to look at it later, you should be able to jump in and grab that Moline. That's not true, Jacob. It isn't cold and wet in Scotland all the time. There's about 1.5 days a year when we get some sunshine. Yeah. As Andy says, it's just warm. The rain's warmer in the sun. Right. We've only done 2 rows of this. Oh, Steve Maloney in the house. How you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good week. See if I can turn this without hitting a telegraph pole. And he does. I'm rocking all the skills tonight. Yeah, Millennial Farmer map, Jacob. Where do we start? Saw it was in testing again this week. So fingers crossed. I can't remember if it was PC or I think it was just PC though. So yeah, it needs to come out. You know, such a shame it's taken so long. Especially, I mean, I get there's been problems with it and they're trying to get it out for console as well, but you console boys, it's a great map. I don't think there'll be anything like it once it comes out on console. It'll be great. You not think, Doug? You think they'll never make it out for? I think it'll definitely come back for PC. In fact, in that mod folder that I've linked to, which nobody can get into unless you set up an account, which I'll change afterwards. The latest version of the map, the PC map's in there, and actually it's really not that buggy, to be honest. Yeah, I'm the same, Scorpion, and I've had very little issues with it. There's as long as you know how the stuff off the map works, and stick to the roads instead of trying to take shortcuts. Honestly, I've had very few issues with it. So from that perspective, it's not bad. I think the big issue was trying to get it to work on console more than PC. Yeah, the water table issue was a problem on Seasons, I think, wasn't it? And Field 5, I can't even remember what Field 5 is, but I enjoy it, actually. Did a vid on there. I think tomorrow's vid, I recorded it last night, but tomorrow's vid is a Millennial Farmer vid. I actually do like the map. Yeah, the drone's brilliant, isn't it? Love that. Although it does look like there's it's got a collision thing on the ground, so it's how do I describe it? So if you're up in the air, it can't cross a fence, it can't fly above trees, or it can't fly over other vehicles in a field, which I get is a limit of probably the engine and what you can do with it, which is a shame, but yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm looking forward to having a play with that. There is a drone mod, Jacob, it came out today, and I think it's on all platforms as well. Ah, fair enough, Andy. It's a good point, actually. If you love the real channel, the last thing you want to do is have courseplay, have you smashing your screen in rage on the digital version. MVP. Not, I've seen it. I've not had a play with it. That's a European map, is it, Mr. Fister? This field is bigger than I thought. This field is bigger than I thought. Do you know, Jacob, I'm enjoying the big American maps with the big machinery at the moment, and actually it appears that everybody watching the channel seems to like that. 128 ground height types. Okay, that's I really will need to have a look at that. Oh, check that flex from Thack there. Putting in Zach's grain dryer. Nice. Evening, Newcastle. How are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream, mate. Hope you're well. Right, I'm gonna maybe stop this in a moment. I'm gonna have a look. Let's have a look at the field. How are we doing on it? It's a bigger field than I thought. Right, I think we might go and plant field 6. What do we do? That's much appreciated, Newcastle. Thank you, my man. Greatest football team in the world. Just saying. Right, what do we do, guys? Do we keep cultivating this field because it's quite chunky, or do we fire up the air cart and go and plant in field 7? The mighty Toon. So, here's the issue, Josh. I can't... sorry, Jacob. Josh. I'm getting my people mixed up now, because Josh has just arrived. How you doing, Josh? Welcome to the stream, mate. For a while now, and I'm sure it's a mod clash, I can't turn on a normal, old-fashioned, traditional hit H helper. And my other issue is now I've started this in GPS. So, so I just probably would need to park this and go and get the air cart. But I think I might do that. And we can come back and do this later. Just tell you what, we'll do another up and down while we're chatting. And then we'll go and get the air cart. $3,100 hours. Jeez, Andy. But yeah. Right, we'll do Newcastle. We'll do a run down to the bottom here, and we'll park it up, and we'll go and get the seeder out. yeah, happy to share out people's channel links if they want to. Yeah, precision farming looks good. Scorpion, I think that'll add a proper level of realism to things, won't it? Got an 8RX parked in the shed, Donna. So, different soil types in your field basically is what I think. You guys can chip in and contribute to this conversation because I've only read a little bit on it. But basically there's different elements of the field you need to treat differently to allow you to prepare the field, you know, I think different levels of fertilizer or different amounts of lime or whatever, but basically you can have different soil types in the field which will give you different yields at the end. I think that's about right, isn't it? You guys jump in if it's wrong, but even in CJ, got logged out of your account and can't get back in. Oh, mate. Disaster. Oh, Steve's got his new PC. Just in time for the multiplayer server, Steve, and Discord getting set up, so good timing. Alright, CJ, you need to get on the phone to Microsoft, my friend. Get it unlocked. 43 watches at the moment. I think that might be a new record. I think 41 was our max last time. Maybe, Josh. I don't know what I'm going to do with multiplayer yet. I've only got a 10 slot server at the moment. So we'll see. They'll definitely put the we'll definitely put all the details and stuff in the Discord. Hopefully in the next week or so, Steve. I've done some tests on it already, so it's actually set up. Need to decide what map I want. Or you guys could maybe choose. I could put a poll on YouTube. You guys could choose. Like one with lots of different farms on it, so Mr. Patrick, who's one of my followers who's been with me since the very start as well, suggested the other day I could do a competitive multiplayer. Yes, you can play Farm Sim on a MacBook Pro, Newcastle. Yeah, so should run it quite nicely actually. Right, we'll head to the top of the field, and actually, because this is so massive, we're making good progress actually. But I know it's not exactly riveting to watch for you guys, so I'll jump about a bit. We'll do different bits and pieces. Yeah, Mr. Patrick's a good guy. He actually won one of my Alpine DLCs, which I was delighted at. Jacob, joining multiplayer is dead easy. You just find the map or find the server on multiplayer and put in the password, which you will find if you are a part of the Farm Sim Guy community. So we'll get that Discord set up and then we can share it. No worries, Javier. Have a load of beer that must deliver tomorrow. Well, you can deliver it here if you want, mate. Yeah, take care. Have a great night. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, Steve, get steering wheel. Change the game for me. Just, you know, not like you've just shelled out a load of money for a PC. or even a controller. I actually think controller's better than keyboard and mouse. It's good for commands, for hooking up and lowering and raising implements and stuff like that. But the steering, the driving is actually a way better. Yeah, I got the side panel too, Jacob. Love it. I do need to do a setup. That's one of the vids. Morph, how you doing, sir? Thank you for the subscribe, mate. Great to have you here. Great to have you here. Andy, I've got the advanced vehicle mods, so I can switch off diffs and shows me weights of my vehicles, power I'm using. It's quite good. Brilliant, Newcastle. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Did you if you just subscribed, you might get your name up in lights in a minute. Jacob, Discord's not set up yet. Should be set up in the next week or so. Problem is, I was just a little channel doing my thing. Just doing my thing, minding my own business. And then it's all got crazy in the last few weeks, so I'm kind of behind with doing stuff. It's quite hard work. Right, what field is this? Right, what field is this? What field is this? 18. Right. Sorry, let me just save this and then I can come back to it. Field 18. Cultivate. Or can't spell either. James Perry, thank you for the sub, sir. Much appreciated. Field 18 tillage, there we go. Flint Hills Scorpion. Nobody was playing it. Nobody was playing it. Well, that's a lie. There's one guy, Scooby Dooby, who I've met a few times now. Had a few chats with him actually. Great guy. So yeah, one guy was playing this. And I found it and did a map tour. And everything went a bit crazy. I totally know what you mean, Andy. It's basically it originated as a voice chat thing, Discord, but you can have channels in there and you can have chat and things like that. I always think it's more it's always more difficult than I think it needs to be, if I'm being brutally honest. But it is good. It's a good setup. Yeah, Formal Pickle actually dropped me a note and said thank you for discovering this map, because he'd never heard of it either, and he's doing a whole series on it now. So he dropped me a note the other day. In fact, he linked my map tour in his vid, which is rather nice. Can't get this hooked up. What am I doing? So far away. It's like in a different time zone. This air cart. There we go. Yeah, so Big Daddy, who's actually one of DJ Goham's buddies, dropped me a note this week and said I was case all the way. So I've gone case. Not all case. Got some John Deere rocking about as well, but some guy called Sim Country Farming just subscribed. Argsy Gaming. There's another one of the original crew. There's Argsy. How's it going in New Zealand today, mate? Hope you're well. Look at this. This is nuts. How you doing, Ian? Thought you'd like that. Thought you'd like that. So yeah, sold my soul to the Red Devil. Do I struggle with hinge tractors full stop? Beautiful spring morning in New Zealand. Well, as it's coming into winter here, I can only just be jealous from a distance. Bourgault DLC is brilliant if you've got massive fields. Look at this thing. Honestly, this is awesome. Nathaniel Lee, thank you for the sub, my friend. Much appreciated. This thing takes about a week to unfold as well. Look at that. Logan, thank you for the sub, my friend. Hey, we're not messing around here with this kit, are we? Jeez. Toby Neal, thanks for the sub, my friend. Going off tonight. I hate this hinged thing. Jesper, thank you for the sub, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Reversing with an air cart is one of the most difficult things that is possible, and you literally need a PhD in physics. I like my little alerts, actually. It's quite handy. 66, 67. New record, guys. We've got a new record. Right. Let's GPS this again, shall we? Let's get it set up. That is not the width of the machine. Right, let's sort that out. Auto width. No offset. $72, $73. Well, welcome everybody. I really appreciate you joining the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. What field is this, guys? Help me out here. I'm going nuts here. Field 6. We knew that. We knew that. Field 6. There we go. Right. What are we planting in here? Certainly not barley. Soybeans. Let's put some soybeans in here. Where is the new shop by Trailer Park Farm? I don't know, if I'm being honest, Nathaniel. Anybody else know? Anybody in the chat? Yeah, we're going soybeans, Newcastle, all the way. Right, we've got 17 tons of fertiliser in here, and 725 bushels. That is some big farming, Ian. 8 quad tracks. Who's paying for them, man? Jeez. 8 quad tracks. Right, let's turn this on. Okay, we are looking good here. Drop it down. Are we... We're planting, guys. We are planting. And our GPS looks like... Some got removed. Yeah, sometimes they drop some out. Oh, okay, sometimes they drop... If there's a bug in them, Nathaniel, they might drop them out and then get them fixed and then put them back in. They have to go back into testing. So it may come back in the next week, a few weeks or so. What seasons am I running? 3 days Newcastle. I'm running 3 days at real time. And I'm actually planting again. Do you know what I'm doing? I'm planting soybeans again. Newcastle told me to plant. He told me to plant soybeans, and I'm out of soybean season. But I'll run with it, because do you know what? The other field it worked. Brett Huffman, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's Luke, how you doing? Brian Gum, good point actually. Yeah, go and see Trailer Park Farm's Facebook page. Hit the play button at the top and it links off to his mods. Oh, I love GPS. Absolutely love GPS. Lift your drill, man. Come on. There we go. Still drilling, even if I lift it. Oh well. Is it planting? I'm gonna have to stop and check. Huh? GPS is definitely easier than Courseplay Thack, but you can't leave it. You've got to run it yourself. Although on big fields you could put cruise control on. So you basically hit a button. Oh. And when you get out of the tractor, it turns the machine off, and then when you forget to turn the machine back on, it does this. And you can't turn too sharply either. So now I have to go back and find out where I was. Argsy, I have tried headland options. It's pretty good actually. Although it did confuse me the first time I used it. I thought I'd broken it. Right, here we go. There we go, planting again. Elite Farming, evening sir, how are you? Hope you're well. Yeah, I run Courseplay a lot as well, Jacob. I'm actually kind of kicking myself that I didn't run Courseplay in that field over there where we were doing the cultivating. That would have been the clever thing to do. What combine am I going to use? Right, Newcastle. I'm going to stop and show you. Oh, where's he off to? I just lifted off and he's gone all weird. Quad tracks, man. Drive me mad. No. There's my combines. Class Lexion 780s in cat colours by C&H Modding. And iconic headers pack, because you can colour code them the same. These are brilliant. 25,000 litre capacity as well. Biggest capacity without hacking your XML in game, I think. Can't think of a combine that does more than that. Yeah, they're awesome. C&H Modding. Oh, good work, Jacob. They are brilliant combines. Without question, my favourite combines in game. Remember to turn it on this time. There you go. Mr. Fister, it's actually that combine mod. As one of the options when you're buying it is you can number them, which is pretty good. 620 Steiger on demo. This is a 620 Steiger. 600,000 I paid for this. Mental money on it. .620 is underpowered, you're saying there, Ian, or actually the 420 was a shambles compared to the There's something going on here. So I've lifted my drill here, and it's still seems to be down. Oh well. Don't hit the telegraph poles. Turn the drill off. Yeah, I should just be able to lift it, I think, but don't know. Yeah, I might have to turn it off on each turn, or I'll just run it. Don't care. Yeah, Mr. Fister, they are the business. Those combines, those class combines are brilliant. CNH modding. Find him on Facebook, and he links his mods. I said hit the play button, or the play game, I think it is, button, and it links to his mods, but they're beautiful. Favourite old style combine, Patrick? Oh, I like some of the old John Deere's that Sid's done. I love the Class Dominator as well, the 208. Only because that's what we ran on my farm when I was growing up. So, you know, when you're a kid, you go and watch Harvest in the summer, and you see that the Class Dominators, that they were just, oh, loved them. Loved them back in the day. But it's funny, isn't it? Class tractors, not interested. Not interested at all, but... right, let's... I don't know what I'm doing here. It's lifting, but it's not working. Yeah, made Giants partner this week, which is great. So if you're ever buying any... If you haven't got a DLC, and you want to buy one, I've got a low... see, this is what happens when you turn too early. This is going to be messy. Too tight a turn with a massive machine. We just got away with it. Yeah, I've got... if you haven't got any DLCs and you're going to buy them, use my affiliate links below if you want to. You don't have to, but you're welcome to. I didn't lower it then either. What better torque on the old quad tracks? That's interesting. Evening, Isaac. How are you doing, sir? How's things? We're drilling soybeans with the biggest drill in the game. Yeah, you always remember the first kit you used to see as well. It's like old Ford tractors, 7610s, 7810s, 7710s, TW15s. That's what I grew up on. Will always love Ford tractors, just because. Evening, Serge. How you doing, sir? Thanks for joining. 2 whiskey. You're dead right, 2 whiskey. Yep, it's GPS guidance. So basically, I've lined it up there. I've just switched it back on. So I switch it. Basically, if you turn the wheel, it switches off at the end rows. You set it to the width of your machine, and you let rip. Terry Beagley, thanks for the sub, my friend. Mr. Moto, good evening, how are you doing? Mr. Vista, I've downloaded Auto Drive because I always have a course playthrough in the fields, Auto Drive, for shipping trucks to sell points. That's what I'm going to do. Toby, I know. I know I'm going to have germination fail spots kind of hoping that it's not too serious, because I didn't check seasons before I started planting, and now it's too late. So, yeah. Yeah, to Whiskey, the old GPS mod is brilliant. If you're on PC, it's a game changer. Mr. Debaja, welcome, sir. Yeah, I think Auto Drive I need to set up and have a bit of a play with. It seems like the right tool for the job. Do you not any know why this is... height-wise I think this is wrong. Steve Maloney with the super chat. Thank you so much, sir. You are too kind. Another contribution to the multiplayer server we're setting up. Yeah, Isaac. Modaholics Anonymous. You imagine you're standing up, my name's Isaac, and I have 1800 mods. My last downloaded mod was on Tuesday. Evening, Max. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Well, we're making pretty quick progress through this field, it's fair to say. Evening, Vaso. PC, my friend. Playing on PC. Yeah, I agree, Toby. I've downloaded a few and not been overly wowed with them. A lot of American Fords in there as well, so the TWs are all American. This is Flint Hills, Max. I'm biased, but I think it's the greatest. I'm going to say the greatest American map in the game. But that's only my opinion. There's a lot of other good ones out there. And no... sorry, the greatest, let's say the greatest large American map out there. Because there's loads of good maps. I know, Argsy. That's a pretty bold statement, actually. Right, I'm just going to do this edge now. Do not know why this isn't lifting, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So Thack, what I recommend is, if you start a new game on the same field, do the crops change from field to field at the start, or will the fields always start with the same crops on the same fields? I think there's a default setup at the start. But one of the things you can download is easy developer mods. In fact, look, I'll show you. So easy dev mods, you can click on the fourth one here, and here you can select your field, and you can select which... Hang on a second. Little glitch, there we go. You can select which corn, what crop you want in it, your fertilizer state. So you can actually, if you want to play around with the fields at the start of the game, you can do that and get things set up. So Jacob Tyler coming in with a super chat. Thank you so much, sir. You are so kind. Super generous. So you guys are delivering the super chats. Everything goes back into the channel. So it pays for multiplayer servers, things like that. So hopefully giveaways, competitions in the future, things like that. So thank you very much for your contribution. That is very, very, very kind. Ian, you're biased. You, obviously it's the best map because you're a biased man. So everybody in chat who doesn't know, Ian literally lives a few miles from where this is in real life. So there we go. Yeah, Thack, you can have some fun with easy developer mods. They're a nice handy tool to have. Medicine Creek, I hear a lot of good things about Medicine Creek. I've not had a chance to have a play with it yet, but no, I hear some good things about it. That's right, Chris, I agree. Yeah, definitely there's something nice about this in terms of just in terms of the the shape of the fields. It feels, I mean, it's real. I love the fact, I love real maps. There's something about it that you just kind of, if you know it's real, there's something quite cool about it. So that's why I like MRG mappings maps as well, because he always builds them on real places. So if you see my Farmersburg series, that's a great little map as well. Totally different to this. Smaller field sizes, you can get a lot done. I'm running old John Deere's on that, which is again just a bit of fun, a bit different. Right, I've done that thing again where I've left my turn a little bit too tight for my liking. There we go. Newcastle, what's my favourite map? At the moment, definitely Flint Hills. But Bucks County looks interesting. 2021 Carol Koss, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the TLX 9000 looks superb. Very excited about that. Will's Farm Life, how are you, sir? Sorry, missed you there. Do you know what? I'm going to miss when I can't keep up with the chat. Gonna miss it. Oakfield's great. Love Oakfield. Really like Oakfield Farm, actually. Looking forward to Chellington, though. Chellington Valley's going to be a good one. Well, let's be honest, we all know Oxygen David builds some awesome maps, so you know it's going to be good. I'm doing great, Will. Doing really great, mate. Glad to have you along. Yeah, Ian, drop him a note. He's genuinely the loveliest guy. What a lovely bloke. He's got Marksville map coming out in the next few weeks. He did promise me I'd maybe get early look at that. That would be my first ever early look pre-release map. That could be quite good fun. Take it easy, Newcastle. Great to have you along, mate. Yeah, have you noticed that, Mr. Fister? There's something wrong with this. I noticed that. So when I get to the end of a row, I'm lifting the drill, but for some reason it's still planting. I don't know why. Yo, Gaming! How you doing, sir? Thanks for the sub, my friend. Hope you're well. Sergeant Mac, thank you so much. Just enjoying making vids, mate, so I'm delighted that you guys are enjoying them. Delighted. So there you go, Mr. Fister. Don't know what's going on there. I think probably maybe the hitch on the quad track too low? Not sure. It's still planting. I got out before and checked and it was still planting, so I don't know what's wrong there. I'll plant it away. Thank you so much, Carol, for subbing. I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Attaching the air cut and the tool head. Right, we'll do that. Right. Mr. Fister coming up with the solutions. Love the way that tractor turns when you lift off the accelerator. Right, detach. Let's reattach now. I'm going to do the thing where I complain about hinged tractors. Ah, right, it was still on GPS. Right, let's try again. And let's detach the air cart as well. Let's lift it when the air cart's off. No. Don't know what's going on with that. We'll live with it for now. We'll live with it for now. Oh. Now I've got a gap in my field and I can't reverse with this. It's awful. No, it's not lifting or dropping at all. Oh, there it goes. Works if it's on tractor, doesn't work if it's on implement. Right. We're just going to have to live with it. Sergeant Mac, check the link on this vid, mate. Sorry, description in the vid. I've linked every single one of my mods. Will, I use OBS, mate, not Streamlabs. Yeah, it's Streamlabs is good. I've used it before, so would recommend. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Take it easy. Good to see you again. Oh, Max. Tons of suggestions, mate. Too many to list here. Definitely get yourself Sid Modding's John Deere packs. I think they're some of the best modded tractors you can get. His attention to his quality, his attention to detail is stunning. Clock mod dropped off. Yeah, console, just the limitations of the platform, I think, mean that you miss out a bit on some of the good stuff. Sergeant Mac, no worries, my friend. My advice would be Alpine DLC is okay. This is the Bourgault DLC. This is definitely worth getting. Enjoy this one. One of them you get a 9RX with. I can't remember which one that is. I think it might be this. Is it this one? It's called GPS by Wopster Whiskey. You can actually get it in the mod store, in the mod hub. I think it's in the other section. Definitely the best one. 9RX is in the Bourgault pack. Thank you, Argsy. Trust me, Ian, I will absolutely, mate, give you a shout if I ever come to Iowa. I used to go to Minnesota quite a lot with my work. Used to be in Minneapolis quite a lot, and I miss guidance steering. That's the one. Thank you, guys. See, you can't trust me to give you decent information. This is why we've got guys like Mr. Fister and Argsy here. I'm just a shambles. Serge, yes, you absolutely can play this map without anhydrous. Basically, it's a bit of smoke and mirrors. All they've done is added it in as a name, but it's just classed as a liquid fertilizer. Oh, nice. And whereabouts are you? 25 minutes from Minneapolis. You can't be far. Oh, bit of a sharp turn there. Yeah, the Alpine DLC is... Do you know what? Ultimately, it's not... the great state of Virginia. Lovely. Nice place, whiskey. Alpine DLC, I like it. The scenery on the map, I think, is great. The map's stunning. It's just not my kind of farming. It's just not my kind of farming. I like it, but you know, I'm playing it off stream, but I can't, even when I streamed it, I don't think, you know, I got kind of low numbers when I played it. Like, people didn't seem that interested in it. You know, we compare it to I was driving half of this row there without this down, so I wonder if it... But it's saying it's planted. Very odd. Maddie X Martin, or Maddie Martin, I don't know. But welcome to the stream, Maddie. Yeah, Dal Ranch. Literally a map with one field. Bug the Gamer, thanks for the sub, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Max, truck mod you should download. Get the Roadrunner Plus. That's an amazing. There's another map. There's another truck coming out from 82 Studios in the next few days. I do believe TLX 9000, which looks awesome as well. So check that out. Get the West trailer pack because it's awesome. Nice. My I've told this story before, but I feel like I've got a whole new audience now, so I'll have to tell it again. Evening, Bryce. How are you doing, sir? Missouri. Another great state. I said it wrong. Sorry, Maddie. I knew I probably would. Yeah, my dad went on a farming scholarship, the first ever farming scholarship from the University of Minnesota, in Minneapolis. There goes another good recommendation from Mr. Fister there. Mike from Colorado. Welcome, sir. Good skiing up there, my friend. Yeah, my dad went on the first ever farming scholarship, international farming scholarship at the University of Minnesota. Stayed there for 4 years, 1974. Spent some time down in Mankato and Vernon Center. But he travelled in the summer. He went to California, drove combines. Whoa, now my thing's not... It lifted and then didn't... I don't know what's going on with this. Evening, Carla. How's my day going? Georgia. Atlanta. Nice. I've got a proper American audience. Flint Hills. It's brought all the Americans out of the woodwork, hasn't it? Welcome, guys. Yeah, totally agree, Toby. Don't waste your money on it. I actually think there's better free mods out there. It's great though. I'm not criticising it. And I think it was good that Giants did something different. I think there's enough big farms and standard machinery out there. I think it's clever. I think they did the right thing doing something different. I genuinely do. So no criticism of Giants at all. I can imagine if they'd just done another standard map and standard equipment, everybody... thank you, Carla, for the sub. That's much appreciated. Keith Cat, how you doing, sir? Thank you for the sub. I think I just saw you sub there, so... Right, let's do the edges. Kayla Taddy, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Yes, Argsy, I think precision farming is going to change things. Level of realism is going up all the time, isn't it? Which is great. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Is it Nemia? Nemia? About an hour and 15 from Mankato. Cool. Right to repair, yeah. John Deere and right to repair. Been reading all about that. Doesn't seem so great, does it? Fact, I tend to just, at the moment, stream on a Wednesday night. So same time every week. It's kind of 9 PM GMT UK time, so whatever that is for you guys, wherever you are. I may do a bit more if people want it. Definitely people have asked for more Flint Hills. I would like to do a weekly Flint Hills vid, but then also a stream as well. Now I don't know where I've planted. Oh, there is a bit there, isn't there? Let's turn it back on. So yeah, we'll be doing a bit more. Oh, okay, I just need to calm down. See, it's not very odd what's going on here. Niamia. There you go. Sorry for my terrible pronunciation. Buy used is a good mod. Clever idea. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna try and get a video out every day. I have a Saturday off. I don't really have a Saturday off. I don't release a vid on Saturday usually because I kind of like to get a few days ahead with my vids. But I can stream sometimes at the weekend. Evening, Mike. How you doing, sir? Of course it is. By all means, sir. There is a lot of knowledgeable people in here. I'm not including myself in that, who will be able to help you out. That's what I love about this community. You guys are incredibly knowledgeable about the game. It's great. Maddie, I do know the squad. Yes. Yeah, I quite enjoy their vids. Great stuff. I agree, Nehemiah. This is absolutely my favourite map at the moment. I think it's great. Sergeant Mac with the super chat. Sir, you are incredibly generous. That is so kind. You're a gentleman. Thank you so much. Like I've said before, all the super chats and that money gets ploughed back into the channel. I'm not doing this for the money for sure. I'm doing it because I'm enjoying it, and you guys are clearly enjoying it. So it goes towards funding the new multiplayer server that's coming up, and trying to make this channel as good as it can be. So thank you so much. Sergeant Mac with the super chat. You're a gentleman, sir. Absolute gentleman. Chi, thank you for the subscribe. That's very kind of you. Right, Mike, what are we saying, sir? Sorry, I've video on the beginner's guide for courseplay. In that, like, I fear if your seeder runs out of seed, you stop planting, or does courseplay keep going? No, he will stop, Mike. He will stop exactly where he runs out of seed. So you can then take a trailer up to him and refill him, or you can actually leave your point in the field, go and fill it up yourself, and go back. It's very clever. Music and culture. Thanks for joining the stream. Kind of feel like I'm doing the edges here because this is switched on. I'm just going to be a bit more careful with it, I think. And avoid the telegraph pole, avoid the telegraph pole. I will go round at the end with this again. Okay, making good progress with this. Do you make cornstalk bales? Surge, I've never done it yet, but I could give it a go now with the new version of this map, so yes, I might do. Definitely. This air cart is massive, isn't it? Absolutely massive. You can bale up your corn stalks after you've harvested, Mr. Vista. I think there's a mods that is Maize Plus the mod that lets you do that? Thack, it's been great having you on board, mate. Really, really nice to have you chatting in the channel. So you're very welcome. I'll keep doing my best with those vids. But no, appreciate you dropping by, my friend. And yes, I'll update that setting on that folder, so hopefully you'll be able to see it. Mr. Vista, trust me, you're not. With the amount of knowledge you've spread out tonight, I think a little bit of a misread. Yeah, see you next week, Thack. Great to see you, mate. Take care. Yeah, I heard the money's good for those types of bales. So yeah, definitely a good option. To Whiskey, you're very welcome, mate. Thanks for dropping by. It's been good chatting. You take care and enjoy drill night. Right, how are we doing? Well, I'm glad we don't have to refill. It's one of the benefits of a massive air cart, isn't it? You don't have to refill it. Check me out. Not even forget. I'm in a daydream tonight, I tell you. It's been a busy week, I'm tired. Oh, missed that sub, sorry. Stephanie! Thank you for the sub. You're very kind. How are you? Cornstalk bales are hard on balers and make you have to use more fertilizer. Yeah, I would think that you would... Is it not better to plough it under? Keith Cat, it's EB60. There's a great planter, isn't it? Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, mate. I enjoy making the vids. I have to say, it's become a real bit of a passion. I've got this whole thing now about making the channel the best it can be. I've kind of become a little bit obsessed by it, I'm not going to lie. So much so, I'm like, oh, I keep forgetting to play the game sometimes. Like editing stuff and... yeah, lots of different stuff. Check out my merch, by the way, guys. Did a couple of cool Flint... well, I think they're cool Flint Hills t-shirts. You know, it's coming up to Christmas. You never know. A couple of Flint Hill ethanol t-shirts. In fact, it was Ian R. Where is he? Is he still here? Who came up with one of the phrases for them. So, Ian, drop me an email, mate. I need to sort you out with one. I'll get one sent to you. So give me a shout. Hit me up on Facebook. In fact, I've got your details already. I'll drop you a note. Thank you, Stephanie. You are a legend. Right. We're doing all right here. Shouldn't take us too long to finish this off. I am very concerned that this isn't all going to germinate because I'm planting too early. Yeah, quite right. Everybody loves money, Serge. Love it. Thank you, Andy. You're a legend too, mate. Much appreciated. Glad to hear it, Stephanie. I'm delighted that you love FS19 vids. Nice one, Scorpion. Yeah, do it, man. I'll sort you out. At least you deserve for coming up with the idea. I love this drill. I need to remember to turn a bit sooner on the end. Turning too tight, and those of you new here, I kind of try and play semi-realistic, and I know that's maybe not apparent from watching me sometimes, but you know the likes of DJ Goham, he hacks his trailer so they carry like 400,000 litres and stuff. I don't do that. I always try and play kind of relatively sensibly based game. In terms of, I don't like adjusting mods too much. I have tweaked the amount of volume I take in the trailers on this map, but generally I like to leave things as they are and try and do things. Having grown up on a farm, you kind of know how things should be done properly, so you try and stick to it. So Tyler Smith, good evening. How are you? Thanks for popping along and saying hi. 2 mil Scorpion. How does it even move, man? Stephanie, I am on PC. I am on PC, which I'm not going to lie about. I love the options. I love the flexibility. I love the mods on PC. DJ Goham is a funny guy. I love him. He honestly just always, every single one of his vids puts a massive smile on my face. Firefighter Dylan, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream, my friend. No mass scripts. Hacking that XML. How you doing, Isaac? Shoot, mate. Let's see what we can do for you. He does break a lot of his mods, you are right, Tyler. I love watching him, though. Like, the most enthusiastic man in the world, which is great. I did, Andy. I grew up in Cheshire. You're on Xbox, Stephanie. Nothing wrong with that. Xbox is good. This game is good on console. It really is. You just, unfortunately, aren't able to access all the mods, which is a shame. He is top bloke. We love DJ Goham. Definitely part of the DJ Goham fan club. There we go. We did a sensible turn. Oh, we've got a bit of tank slapper on there. Did you see that? Oh, that sucks, Isaac. First rule of doing stuff like that. Always back it up before you start, man. A little portable USB drive, USB stick, something like that. Probably not, Isaac. It's going to be pretty hard to get them back, I think, your files. You're going to have to remember what you had and re-download them. Yeah, I think you're right, Tyler. It's not the end of the world. Consoles are good. I mean, I think gameplay-wise, I actually think using a controller is easier than using a keyboard and mouse. That's Toby, that's a legit extension hopper, though. That's a real-life extension. I think the 790 runs the same hopper extension as well. So it holds 22,000 litres, so only 3,000 less. This tractor... Oh. Concertina tractors, man. What is that all about? I mean, I'm driving like 6 miles an hour. That shouldn't be as... What is going on? I think it's the weight of the machine, actually. Nice one, Ian. Whoa. We have a gap in the field. Go back and fix that. Oh, you Stephanie? You're on the farm at the moment. That's great. A lot of real-life farmers on here. Welcome Farms. Know that map well, Mike? Quite enjoy that map sometimes. Scorpion's mad with the volume in his machinery. Good stuff, Ian. I'll drop you a note after the stream, my friend. Bucks County. Bucks County looks like an interesting new map. I know they've dropped it at the moment while I'm fixing some bugs, but looks really, really good. Right, let's get this last couple of rows done and get around the edges, tidy up the bits that I've made a hash of. This is not 100% great, this seeder, is it? The Giants mod is buggy. It's either that or the tractor, I don't know what it is, but we've got this planted. LTH Gaming, how are you doing, sir? I'm uploading my first Flint Hills video as we speak. I will more than be... I can't speak. I'd be more than delighted to check it out, LTH. Jack Ping, thank you for the subscription, mate. That's much appreciated. What maps are best on Xbox? What do you want to play, Mike? You want US maps? Stone Valley. It's an old favourite. Everybody loves Stone Valley. Nice one, Hughes. I remember you from the old streams. Good stuff. You guys in your XML modding, you're crazy. Surge is running a 2 million litre harvester. Right, here we go. Right. Oh, good stuff, Stephanie. What map are you playing? It's not frowned upon here, LTH. Not at all, mate. You share your channel if you want. Everybody go check out LTH. He's just started. I think it's his first video on the channel, is it? So, we're big on supporting new YouTubers. Animals bore you on FS. I don't mind them actually. Jacob. Demco grain trailers released 100,000k. It's far from real. Oh, there's lots of bits I've missed here. I've done a bad job. Rudeman53. Send him some love. Yeah, I like what I like about animals is the fact that it's that whole circle of life. You know, you silage, wheat, straw, hay. You've got to get all of that stuff together, and then feed the cows, bed the cows down. They produce the milk. Something quite cool about it. Just that whole being able to do that whole chunk of stuff and being self-sufficient. Something about that. Sim, I'm probably going to run till just before midnight, so probably run for another hour and a quarter. We'll see how we go. See if everybody's still having fun. Can't go much longer than that. I'll regret it tomorrow when I'm at work. Ooh, Bucks County. Bucks County is a nice map. Sorry, James. Follow me doesn't work. I'm afraid. It's just PC only. And again, guys, if you see anybody in the chat here, feel free to go and check out their channels and give them a follow. Let's help each other out. Let's help each other grow our channels if we can. And I know we do it all the time, but everybody go and check out Argsy. Argsy does some awesome time-lapse stuff, and he puts a ton of effort into it. It's awesome. And he does some stuff that other people aren't doing. There's lots of logging which I really enjoy. James, yes, you need to follow me as in the mod hub. So if you're in game, just go to the mod hub, find follow me, and download it. With a striped field. It's the striped field. Are you talking about the one over in the distance, Isaac? That's just with GPS. Sometimes I skip a row. You basically you do more shallow turn. I've left big gaps in this field. There's bits I've not sowed everywhere. This is going to look a shambles when it grows. Oh, you're working that graphics card hard there, LTH. Yeah, you probably want to have a fire extinguisher or something nearby. Stone Valley, everybody loves Stone Valley. One of the first maps I ever played on Stone Valley. Oh, you'll be fine, LTH. Right. Just get these last little bits done and then we'll jump back in. To what we do, I'm going to put corn on field 5, I think the little field. We might just do that for a bit of fun. And actually, do you know what? I need to run some grain. I need to run some grain down to the ethanol plant to free up some space in my bins. So I will do that as well, just for a bit of a change. Oh, I just upgraded from a RTX 2060 6 gig card to a 2080 8 gig, and I swear it's just made my life a whole heap easier. Render faster, capture at higher res. It's great. A total graphics card geek. I'm a computer geek. I built my own PC. It's another thing. If I'm not playing FS19, I'm building PCs. I'm almost tempted to do a streaming PC to capture. I'm running it all from one machine at the moment, but I think I might do it from 2. Yeah, I love her. I'm a Ryzen guy, I have to say. Yes, that's a problem, Scorpion, isn't it? RAM as well. I think it only utilises 2 gig of RAM. You can't put it in more than that, so I'm running 32 gig of Corsair RAM. And Farming Sim's just like, yeah, so what? I'll just take 2 of it, thanks very much. Welcome back, Fusion. Hope you're doing well. Right, I'm going to get these last little bits here. That seems odd, James. That should Mod Hub in the main menu on the homepage should pull everything up. As long as you're connected to, you've got to be connected to the internet, obviously. But it should just appear. Very strange. Yeah, fair enough, LTH. Once you've gone down one route, it is a bit of a pain to... Yeah, Fusion, I just thought I'd run some small kit. I thought I'd leave the big guns at home. So just... Technically, if I zoom out... I can't... This is me fully zoomed out. I was going to make a joke then about zooming out. It would make it a small tractor. It won't let me zoom out any further than this. Kaki GP, welcome to the stream, sir. Hope you're well. Stephanie, yes, I do have an Xbox. I do have an Xbox. Well, technically, it's not mine. It's my son's. But I do have one. There you go, Isaac. Helping out there, James. Yeah, make sure you run an update. Patch it. Right. We are done. We have planted that entire field. Quite enjoyed that. This planter's nuts. This seeder is nuts. It's not a planter, it's a seeder. We roll forward. Let it fold up. Actually, it takes about a week for it to fold up. Right, I think we'll go and get the small seeder and we'll plant field 5. I might just put it on courseplay though. Got to cultivate the bottom field as well. Crikey, there's a lot to do. Right, let's turn that off. That going along on the road. These gates aren't particularly wide either. You end up in the ditch if you're not careful. Oh, it's tight. Right, that air cart's going through the... Oof. Right, let's run this back to the farm. Probably needs a repair, actually. This, Kaki GP, this is Flint Hills, my friend. Links in the description if you want to download it. No, sadly not farming in the real world anymore, Andy. I am now a graphic designer for my sins. I know, look how tiny the quad track looks next to this drill. I think this is even overkill for this map. Maybe not field 9, but everything else. Go big or go home. That's the rules, Ian. Yeah, I think you need big square fields for this stuff, don't you? Great fun though. There we go. LTH, no, it's not a placeable item, it's custom, but it is You can, this GSI, there is a version, in fact I've got it, I think I downloaded it. You can run, let me just show it and see if I can find it. There, GSI bin complex. It takes 6 million litres, that's pretty chunky. And then you've got additional bins you can add to it as well. That's without the dryer though. There's one with a dryer, I'm sure. Well, Missy B stuff is here as well, which is really nice. Where's the one with the dryer? There is one with the dryer, definitely. I may not have... I've turned some of my mods off. I was running the game with every one of my mods switched on, and it was having a real effect on things. So, but there's definitely some options here, for sure. There you go, thanks Argsy. Yeah, global companies do have one with the dryer, so should be able to run that. Right, let's just see how our dryer is doing. Oof, got 861,000 litres of dry corn. Yes, Ian, you are. Yeah. In fact, I've got some augers. In fact, I don't think again, like I said, I've not installed all of my mods, so I haven't installed the augers, but there is some good augers. Yeah, it's really nice, this one. Right, so I updated this trailer. So it now runs 102,000 litres. I'm also not paying attention to where I'm driving. And it's really, really good. So let's run some dry corn down to the ethanol plant. No, Steve, I have not updated the dryer, so it runs faster. Ever used a seed cleaner? Have not, Chris, no. I know the potato cleaner, the Global Farms potato feeler is cleaner is really adds some value to it, but what's the mod to show bushels? Unit converter, I think it's called. Fusion? Have I tried the new International Semi yet? I have not yet, no, totally. It's on the list. Dry corn. 357 tons of dry corn. Nice. Jacob, you can put a link. You can't unfortunately post links direct into the channel. So you would need to either comment below the video or comment on either Sim Country or Steve's channel, and they can lift the link and paste it because they're moderators. Right, let's get this to the ethanol plant. Totally, that new International Semi though looks beautiful, doesn't it? A lovely, lovely mod. Right, let's go and see how much money we're going to make from this little lot. 44 tons in one truck. Running a 950 horsepower truck, so hopefully will not struggle. I'll be honest, I turn the traffic off on the map. It's a little bit nuts. Don't know if anybody's seen it. I know, I think I'm slightly overloaded. Brakes are still working though, all is good. I believe it should run on Windows 8, James. car, 5,000 ton ethanol train. That's nuts. Yeah, I think we all want to live where Ian lives. Sounds awesome. Weather's probably better too. There you go, Max. Everybody give Max a wee follow. Right, let's see... Let's see what this weighbridge says. This is the least optimised weighbridge ever, if I remember correctly. It'll give it me in litres, I think, won't it? What's it saying? 147,200 somethings. Don't know what. Jacob, take care, mate. Thanks for dropping by. Great to see you. Thanks for joining the chat. It's been fun. Diversified farming. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Hope you're well. £100,000 now. I've got to drive in here, haven't I? That's right. I was trying to work out where. Love the addition. We've actually got the train on the map now, which is a great addition. I think that's brilliant. Right, let's see. It's pretty narrow, this entrance. I mean, there's not much margin for error there, is there? We're over the grid. Can't get them both on. It's a little bit frustrating. Unload, dry corn. Right, watch the numbers go up. How much are we going to make? $89 viewers at the moment. We are pushing through the record. Thanks for joining the stream, everyone. Appreciate you stopping by and checking things out. We are on Flint Hills, if you haven't been here before. You don't need licensing on PC. I don't know how it works with PC, but I know there's a lot of unlicensed or licensed names on PC that obviously they have to change them for when they put them on console, which is interesting. I think kind of Sony and Xbox manage the licensing, so they don't want things that are unlicensed on their platform. So yeah, it's an interesting one. So you end up getting names of stuff. What's the truck trailer weigh empty? It should tell me on advanced mods here. 11.9 tons? Something like that? Eugene? I think 11.9 tons. You're not wrong, Drew. Iowa is corn country. Right. I'm reading the chat and I'm not watching where I'm going. And we know how that ends. Okay, we made it. We did a corn delivery. Without crashing into anything. There you go, good tips from Chris there. Crikey, you lot are a big old bunch of XML hackers, I tell you. Right, let's head back to the farm. And right. Decision time. Do we plant field 5 or do we go back to cultivating? Because then that's all our fields done. Chris, the bins are custom. I think they've built the silo custom, but the dryer is global companies, so it works like a standard global companies dryer. But they've definitely customized the bin layout. Cultivate. Right, Drew, we're on it. Let's just stop that there. LTH, how long does it take to do a full process? Record, edit, render, and upload. Right. I tend to find a 20-minute video if I don't have some issues, and sometimes, you know, you'll start a game, you'll start playing, and you'll end up 20 minutes into a video and all you've done is chase down mods in the mod hub that you forgot to install, or the game crashes. So, but let's say on an average, about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes is a mixture of chatting, telling people what I'm doing, a few little time lapses. I can cut that down to about a 20-minute video. Edit-wise, depending on how organised I've been, I can, if it's a clean episode and I've not had to re-record stuff or made a hash of things, I can probably get a video edited in about an hour. I've got a lot of things like my little logo that drops in at the start, and my little subscribe button. All of those things I've got built. So I can just drag and drop those into the animation now, and I've got a library of music that I just drag in, so it's got a little bit quicker now than it used to be. And then rendering it out, because I render at 4K, because then when you upload to YouTube it gives you a better codec, so the playback quality is better if you render in 4K. That usually takes about an hour. And then upload to YouTube is about half an hour usually, and then all of the tagging, writing the descriptions, doing the thumbnail, all of that stuff, probably another 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So all in, there's a bit of work behind it, for sure. And I try and edit or record a couple of days ahead of time. But there's certainly some nights when I'm like, I've got a video to go out tomorrow, and I'm still doing it at midnight the night before. So yeah, it takes a bit of time, And the other thing that's frustrating, and actually I've noticed now that I've got more subs, I must be higher up a priority list. So when you drop it into YouTube and it's finished uploading, it processes. So it processes the standard definition first, and then processes the HD version. That used to take 4 or 5 hours, and now it does it instantly. Scorpion, are you talking about the 4K hack? Thank you, Mike. Much appreciated, friend. Take care. We'll see you again soon. Any questions on your courseplay? Just stick them in the comments. Yes, Drew, it's all gone a bit crazy in the last few weeks, and it's all because of Flint Hills. You guys love Flint Hills. Who knew? Well, to be fair, I knew, because when I discovered Flint Hills, I loved it too. Feels like there's nothing else like it. It's that fine balance between having a big map but not having boring square fields, and having real character about it. But actually, JS mapping have built such a brilliant map, and there's very few bugs in it, and it's got multi-terrain angle, and it's got custom textures, and it runs its own seasons geo, and it's just a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant map. Take care, Max. Have a great rest of your day. Nice one, Ogsy. So I tell you what, Ian, why did I change over to red tractors? So Big Daddy, who's a friend of DJ Goham's, I believe, dropped a comment in one of the previous vids, and he said, you know, Iowa's a red state, not a green state. So if you want to be realistic, you need to stick some red tractors in there. So I swapped. I thought I'd change it up a bit, and I'll be brutally honest. I always run John. I'm lazy. It's like my safe place. My go-to place is John Deere. So I felt I should probably run a bit more case. Yeah, big shout out for Sim and Steve for sharing the links. James, I have got the electric tractor. Yes, I've got the DLC. Electric tractor's great, actually. Well, check out Hogsy. Name dropping. Evening, Karen. Yeah, big boy tractors. Yeah, I think Ian, a few people said tonight, I said, yeah, it's not as red as people maybe think it is. And I guess, you know, the John Deere factory's not far away, is it? So. Hi, Donna. Yeah, we planted a whole field and we're back. We're back cultivating. Have fun at church. Right, what we'll do, I think we will... Well, this won't take us long to do this. This cultivator's absolutely massive. Yeah, one day I'm going to make it over to the John Deere factory, I think. There's a pretty awesome museum there, isn't there? Stephanie, unfortunately, Flint Hills is only on PC. Karen, FS19. FS19 on PC. Illinois, that's right. Is it Washington? Is that right? Hunter Farm, how you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Oh, I'm going to hit the fence. I'm going to hit the fence. I'm not going to hit the fence. Nothing to see here, folks. All under control. No, it's not a town. Is it not a town called Washington, Mr. Fister? Not the state. I know the state's not close to Illinois. But then again, I could be wrong. I'm not up on my US geography at all. Yeah, he did, Argsy. I saw that episode, and that kind of made me want to go and see it. Waterloo, not Washington. Thank you, Jason. That's where the That's me getting my W-shaped words mixed up, Mr. Vista. Waterloo, not Washington. Thanks, Mr. Moto. Take care. Thanks for dropping by again. We'll see you again soon. No worries, LTH. Thanks for dropping by, my friend. I will check out your video later on. Oh, you're very kind, sir. You're very kind. Take care. We'll see you again soon. No farming agency yet, Chris. Just Maize Plus at the moment. I bet you it might be something that's coming down the line in the future, though. Take care, Argsy. Right, we're nearly finished. We're not really nearly finished. We're nearly finished. We are finished. We've got a load of stripes to go back to. Who's waiting for the 9X? John Deere to come out. Sid's been deving it for a while now. It must be relatively close to getting it ready now. Kyla TV, how you doing? Best map on Xbox. Oh, it depends. US maps, I would say Lone Oak, and do like Stone Valley. Ah, yeah, okay, it's probably ready. You're right, Argsy. Sim, take care. Thanks for joining, my friend. I will drop you a note on Discord. Take it easy, my friend. Yeah, farming agency, they know what they're doing. And the mappers know what they're doing as well. Yeah, I think they have to be, Drew. I think the maps you can only run a standard size map on console, can't you? Such a shame. Imagine the amount of hydraulic fluid. I know, Ian. Imagine when you burst a pipe, how long it takes to find it. Or there's a leak. You must lose hours just pouring over miles and miles of hose trying to find it. Right, we're getting this down now. This is a bigger field than I thought. I'm going to have to put corn in here. We'll use that case planter that's sitting there, desperate to use it. This is a big old bit of kit, this. Fair point, Jason. Okay, we're grinding to a halt here. 5 miles an hour. There's a little bit of a hill there, I think. Which suggests to me... I shouldn't have had any issues going up there, should I? Can I show you course play for the seeding? Yeah, Drew. Right, let's do a bit of Drew. Let's do a bit of course play for Drew on the seeding. We'll do it on the little field 5, shall we? We'll get this set up so you can see how it works. I love No Man's Land as well. It's just so many people playing it. I was kind of like, nah, nobody wants to see another survival. Nobody wants to see a survival game on there. Right. Let's do some drilling. There's the case seeder, by the way, in case you weren't here when I started the stream. Can't wait to use that. That's the planter, beg your pardon. But I'm going to use this bad boy in the smaller fields. So let's grab ourselves a tractor. We'll use an old school tired tractor. Not tired as in sleepy. I liked did everybody watch Farmer Klein's series where he challenged people to, what was it, to make the best map on No Man's Land? We could do something fun like that, couldn't we? Like a build challenge, map building challenge. Right, let's see how we get on with this. This is still quite a big seeder. This isn't a planter though, is it? That's okay. That's okay. We'll put soybeans in this. Open the lid. Put something in it. Timothy de Groot, thank you for the sub, my friend. Yeah, these are nice tractors. This is my favourite. If you ask me what my favourite case tractor is, this is it. I think it's an amazing tractor. Looks really good. Really good. Open next cover, I think that's what we need to do, don't we? Put the fertiliser in. I'm going to drop that spray rate down as well. Right, fertiliser is in. Let's get the seed in. Stuart Montgomery, how you doing, sir? Start filling with the seed. Oh, I didn't put all the fertiliser in there. Oh well, we can live with that. And we're going to go soybeans again, I think. Not wheat, not barley, not oat, not canola, soybeans. Right, let's see how we get on with this. So there are telegraph poles in this field, so we actually need to be clever. I'll put islands on and see if it dodges it. I'm doing well, Stuart. Thank you very much for asking, sir. Doing very well. Right, course play this bad boy. Let's see what we can do here. We are seeding. Let's generate our course. Look how big this map is. I'm like, I'm going to do field 5, which is here. And then you look at the field, it's pretty big. It's just this tiny little triangle. Right, we're going to field 5. We will go around the headland twice. I need to bypass islands, circle. Headland overlap, headland smooth corners, start working on the up and down rows. Going to go clockwise, generate the field course. Courseplay, unfortunately, Stuart, is only for PC, I'm afraid, because it uses scripts. So there you go. See what it's done there? It's picked out the telegraph poles and done a circle around them. So let's see if that works, shall we? That looks like a rather nice course, actually, doesn't it? Right, don't turn it off. First waypoint, drive course. Let's see how we get on here. There's our end point. I've never used this seeder before, so it'll be interesting. Right, let's see how this goes. Last time I planted this field, I only put simple islands on, and I did hit a couple of these poles, so I'm interested to see now how well this works. Yeah, Andy, I can relate to that. Totally relate to that. Let's see how this goes, shall we? It's a nice little seeder though, although he's got his dual wheels caught on the edge of the seeder. This is going to be a disaster because of the dual wheels, I think. But it might be alright. It's kind of worked out, you can only go so far. I was thinking I might have to turn the dual wheels off. I like this plan. This seeder though is lovely, isn't it? He's going to reverse all of the way back now. They kind of overcompensate a bit, don't they? Yeah, Northern Coast is a good map, Stuart. Love Northern Coast. I've got a series running on Northern Coast at the moment. It's a lovely map. Yeah, Steve, that's right. Licensing, they don't let... So obviously scripts have an influence on the actual game code, and PlayStation don't want people hacking around with the game code. So I think that's how Giants, to put seasons onto console, they had to adjust the actual game code to allow it to work. It's just called the Northern. It's just called Northern Coast, Stuart. If you check my playlists out, you'll find I'm about 10 or 12 episodes in. It is a good map. Do enjoy it. And some of my Irish followers say it's actually very true to life of what the farming's like up there. So it's nice from that perspective. Based on a real place as well. Certainly the road signs there are real places that it's sending you off to. So. Here we go, this is running nicely. Let's check these first few islands and make sure we get around them. I've got to say, guys, it's been a great stream tonight. Really enjoyed it. Really, really good fun. Been great chatting to you guys again. Loving this kind of regular Wednesday thing as well. Kind of breaks up my week a little bit, which is nice. A little bit more interactive than pulling my video together. Oh, this is where it's going to go wrong. So this is courseplay to a T. Classic courseplay. Let's try and set him up again. Well guys, you don't get slots for machinery on PC. It's you can run as much equipment as you want, there's no limit. So oh, we've all been here, haven't we? Right, next closest, let's see what happens here. Am I in the right place? Is he going to go round here now? Oh no, it's his next row that he's going to do it. It's all gone horribly wrong, guys. Or has it? No, it hasn't. It was just when he was just... If he'd managed to avoid that when he was getting himself into position, that would have been fine. Courseplay, eh? Courseplay. So I think one of the tips with slots on PlayStation is if you've got multiple of the same tractor, it doesn't add to your slots. So if you go to my channel, Stuart, go to the Farm Sim Guy channel and click on playlists at the top there, you'll find there's a Northern Coast series that I've got running. So it's, yeah, search the Farm Sim Guy on YouTube, and you should be able to find my series there. Right, now let's see how he's going to get on this time around. Yeah, Carol, that should work. So if you've, like I said, if you want to run a case magnum like this, you use the slots for one. So if you want a second tractor, use a second case magnum, and it doesn't use extra slots. That's what I've read anyway. I don't know because I don't play console, so I can't guarantee that. But maybe somebody else in the chat might be able to confirm that. So it does free you up to have more equipment. Yeah, Northern Coast sheds are lovely, really authentic. They feel very British, a lot like the farm I grew up on. One slot, okay, so it just takes up one slot for the second tractor of the same type. See, I do know some stuff. I do know some stuff. Right, this is running well. This is running well. Well, we beat our viewer total tonight, guys. I think we capped out around about 90. Still 62 of you watching. Yeah, Greenbale's done a great job. There's another guy who knows how to make a good map. Greenbale. Greenwich Valley, brilliant map. Northern Coast, brilliant map. '71. Blimey, Steve. You can skip rows, Ian. Yep. Yep, and actually that's something I could have tried. Evening, Brian. How you doing, sir? How's things? Yeah, Gatehead Farm as well, Stuart. You're right, another good one. Glad to hear it, sir. Glad to hear it. So there you go. I'm gonna we'll watch the next couple of rows. Just make sure he gets around this next telegraph pole, and then and if he does that, we'll go back to cultivating. There's another good map, Stuart. West Newton Farm. I have to say I like West Newton Farm because it's a Scottish map. Adriano, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Much appreciated. Very kind of you. I would say I'm really excited to see what they do with the next release of Farm Sim, and when they actually take advantage of the power of the new consoles. It's going to be interesting. I can't actually wait for PC as well. It'd be amazing if it's got ray tracing and 120 frames per second and things like that. Isaac, if you go to my Courseplay for Beginners vid, which I put out a couple of days ago, it's got the latest link in there. It's linked to the GitHub, so... The Crazy Couple, thanks for the sub. I'm sorry I missed who subbed before then. So many subs. Thank you, guys. Oh, good tips, Andy. That is a brilliant, brilliant tip. Thank you for that. The lands option. What is the lands option? I can't view my map now, can I? Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to try that, Andy. Good tip. It's one of those things I kind of almost... I'm a bit robotic now when I go into Courseplay. I click the same things over and over and I never try any of the other settings. So I must do that. I want to try there's one for combines as well, which always leaves the unload pipe on the outside of the field. So it never has to cut into a row if it gets full. Right, what's he going to do here? I'm going to have to rescue him again, aren't I? Feel it now. He's going to clatter into the... Yeah. Oh, it's worse than the last time. I want to say some bad words, but I'm not going to. So disappointing. Thanks, Andy. I will, next time I do it, just scroll down. Stuart, it should be there, mate. It's one of my playlists, so it should pop up. What was I doing? I need to turn on my things just to make sure I get the right one. Next closest waypoint should send me around there now, shouldn't it? Right. Next closest waypoint. Drive course. There we go. We are good. Oh, that's frustrating. Scorpion, take care, my friend. Enjoy your dinner. No, Drew. I think I've just proved it doesn't work with telegraph poles. It works okay with islands, actually. I think the telegraph poles are just too small. Right, Andy, I'm going to hold you to that. I'm definitely going to try that. Hey, Tegan. I've got John Deere's too, don't worry. Right. I do have the John Deere 7810, yes. Scroft, my dude! How are you doing, sir? How's tricks? Thanks for dropping by, mate. Now guys, if you want a guy who does good content, go check out Scroft. Some amazing stuff. Yeah, Stuart, I think it might just be for PC only, I'm afraid. Right, I'm going to leave this to run. I'm sure I'll have to come back later and pick him away from a telegraph pole. He seems to be running a bit better now. Go and finish this field. I don't know how many moderators I've got, to be honest. Drew? I'm pleased to say that everybody's so nice that I don't have many issues, which is great. I think that says something about the farm sim community, doesn't it? Right, let's try and get this finished before the end of the stream. I actually think I might be pushing my luck. I'm going to call this a day in about 15 minutes, guys, or I will I'll be falling asleep by my coffee at work tomorrow. But it's been fun. I've had a great night. Great night, rocking the big machines. That cedar was like crazy. That cedar and aircut. JS Mapping, how you doing, sir? Mr. Dollins tonight. Not Sam, how you doing, sir? Take care, Drew. Thanks for dropping by again. Everybody say hello to JS Mapping, the guys who created this wonderful map. Mr. Drollins, this is brilliant as an upgrade. The updates are spot on, my friend. Loving the new textures. I'm not going to lie, the traffic's crazy. But yeah, it's great. Loving it. Evening, Tamas. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Zach, how you doing, sir? Thank you very much for watching the vids. Glad you're enjoying them. Yeah, yeah. Traffic. I'm like I said, it is not a criticism of your map. The words traffic and giants are just two things that don't really always go together, do they? Don't worry about it, mate. Honestly, so minor. So minor. Like, it is. I know I keep banging on about this. I'm like so biased, but this is a brilliant map. Totally brilliant. Oh, mind the fence. This is what happens when I'm too busy reading my chat and not paying attention to what I'm doing in the field. Yeah, you guys won with like 70% of the votes. Literally 70% of the votes. You're welcome, Troy. Well, you're lucky because the guy that's just posted one above you is in fact the map creator. Oh nice, Zach, Maine. That's a great part of the States, love that. Actually did quite a bit of work in Boston over the years. I know that's not exactly close, but similar part of the world. Right, we'll start joining up these stripes in a minute. It's looking like a Newcastle United football shirt at the moment. Oh, I'm excited for your next map as well. What's it? Indiana, is that right, Mr. Drollins? Way back home. Another 4-timeser. So yeah, no. You've kind of set the bar pretty high with this. So I'm British. I now live in Scotland, but I'm originally from England. Grew up on a farm. Loved farming all my life. My dad, I love American farming as well, because my dad told the story earlier on. My dad went on the first ever farming scholarship to the University of Minnesota. There you go, 15 minutes from your home. That's what I was just saying, that I love maps that are based on real places. I just think that it's so good. Oh, there's our little warning in the bottom corner. Magnum 400 is slipping. Right, let's go and rescue him again. Yeah, there's something brilliant about real maps. There's something terrible about courseplay. It's almost perfect, but right. That's all he needed. Just needed a little helping hand. Let's make sure he works now. Is he gonna go around? Yep. Right, we'll come back and see him in a minute when he finds his next telegraph pole. Oh, he might not go around this one either. Ah, he's fine. Yeah, it's good, Zach. It's a good map. Ryan, thanks for the sub, my friend. Yeah, cosplay's spot on with it, Mr. Drollins. No issues at all. The only issue I had there is it gets caught around the telegraph poles, but that's not your fault. That's definitely Coursplay's fault, because it's found the telegraph poles and marked them out on the course, recognises them and is trying to avoid them, but is just not aligning quite right. So totally a Courseplay issue. I have no doubt about it, Mr. Drollins. I have no doubt about it at all that you guys you're just getting started. Right, let's see if we can make this tight turn for this first one, and then we can be on our shallower turns after that. You guys, JS, you guys must be, you must be excited for what the new game could potentially bring in terms of boosts in graphics and detail and all of that stuff. It'll be interesting to see, won't it? Yeah, good point, Virgil. Maybe try that next time. Good evening, Tyrone. How are you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Right, let's start filling these back in. 10 minutes left. We're probably not going to finish this. Yeah, funnily we've talked about precision farming a few times tonight. Definitely a lot of excitement about it. That's just another level of detail. They seem to be serious on it as well, don't they? Yeah, it looks really good. Hi Taro, no, I haven't. Sorry, I haven't set my Discord up yet. I've been too... honestly, the channel's gone nuts. I celebrated 1,000 subs last week and I'm now on 1,700 and something. BlackRack, go and try it. We had an issue before, somebody couldn't access it. It was prompting them to start to open up an account. If that isn't the case, it might be something that I need to just change at my end to make it a public folder. So we'll look at that straight after the stream. Michael, welcome from Germany. How are you doing? Jason, how are you doing, sir? Thank you very, very much. You're very, very kind. Great to have you dropping by. Much appreciated. Oh, it's so therapeutic, isn't it, farming? Honestly, I feel so chilled when I play this game. Oh, thank you, Michael. You're not the only one, my friend. Flint Hills has been very good to me. Very good indeed. So I am honoured to have one of the devs with us here in chat. Evening Farming Sim, how are you doing? Yes, I think I did the community poll this week and asked you to vote for your favourite maps, and it's safe to say that Flint Hills was the resounding winner. So as of the next week, as well as my regular Wednesday stream on Flint Hills, we'll be doing I'll be doing a video as well, so you'll get 2 episodes a week of Flint Hills. I think it's earned its right. Yes, I'm looking forward to playing it a bit more as well. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Drollins. Made Giants partner. Just yesterday, actually, got the confirmation email. So that was a nice surprise. So if any of you haven't got the DLCs and you want to buy them, I do have affiliate links in the description for the vid. You don't have to use them. No pressure at all. But if you feel like it, that would be much appreciated. Farming Sim, no, I don't have a Discord yet. I lie. I do have a Discord. I haven't set it up. I haven't opened it up to the public yet, but that's on the cards in the next week or so. Discord to be set up and a multiplayer server. So as soon as I find 5 minutes, it's kind of gone a bit nuts over the last few weeks, but I will let you all know. Don't you worry. Evening, Jonathan. How are you doing? Michael, is it? Giants office is just down the road from you. That's interesting. I am driving a Case Steiger. Jonathan. 620. With trips, because you've always got to put trips on if you can, haven't you? If it's an option, you've kind of got to do it, right? And I think probably using the widest implement in game. Evening, Scott. Thank you very much, sir. That's very kind of you to say. Much appreciated. I am having one heck of a great time building this channel at the moment, I've got to say. Really enjoying playing the game, creating content, having chats with you guys. Yeah. So, no, thank you back, all of you lot. That's right, Mr. Vista. It is one of the originals. One of the originals and best. Digging the interior on this case, by the way. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, Michael. Go and press gang them into knocking out some big planters. We're lacking them. Actually, Mr. Dollins, have you seen this? Get out of it. It's a 60-meter case planter, and then you've got the is it the DB 120 as well? John Deere one. This is massive. Take it you know about those. They're about as big as it gets. Yeah, the new early riser that he's working on is brilliant, isn't it? $60 meters. No, 60 meters. 36 meters, this one. 60 feet. DB120, 120 foot planter, isn't it? And this one is 27 meters. Michael, I already have a merch shop. If you click on the header bar in my on my channel, there is there's some merch already there. There's a couple of rather nice, even if I do say it myself, Flint Hills t-shirts. Argsy, take care, my friend. Thanks so much for dropping by, my friend. Look after yourself. Keep churning out that quality content, mate. Oh, the case in the other field is slipping again. Right, let's get him sorted, shall we? Oh, we've been here before, haven't we? Right. Last one. I suppose this is the last time I have to do it. Oh, the Julies get caught on this as well. This has not been my finest hour. Seemed like a good idea at the start, didn't it? Right, there we go. Let's just make sure that he's on the right place. It should be right there. Okay, job's a good one. Yeah, Jason, no worries at all. Once the Discord's set up, yeah, drop me a note. Andy, take care, my friend. Thanks for dropping by. Great to see you, Scott. This has a built-in Seasons Geo, which is appropriate for Iowa. That's what I'm using at the moment. Yeah, I think you're right, Ian. I think I shouldn't be really running duals. Michael, I haven't tried the International yet. No, I saw it came out today and it looks beautiful. So no, that's on the list of things to do in the not too distant future, for sure. Right, let's crack on with this a little bit further. A little hill here, which it struggles with. What's my favourite DLC so far, Jonathan? Oh, it's hard to say. I've got to say, we were using the Bourgault Cedar and Air cart earlier on, and that was pretty brilliant. Like big machinery. That was really nice. Right, Scott, you're prepared not to go to bed tonight, mate. Once you fire this up and start playing with it, it's very hard to not put it down. Michael, the mod in the bot, that's Courseplay just telling me that the tractor's stuck. It's just a little warning. Alpine's good, Jonathan. I like Alpine. I played it earlier this week. I've said all along, I think it's nice that Giants did something different. They didn't just roll out more big machinery, standard machinery. They did something a bit different. Kind of variety in the game is a good thing. So no, I think it's great. And the scenery, I mean, that Alpine map is beautiful. Nice work, Scott. Love it. That's what I do as well. Hi Eric, how you doing? Yeah, you do need a big chunky PC to run this. That's the only thing. It's with the extra detail and the quality and the fact it's 4 times about 16 times that. Yeah, you need a good chunky machine. Precision farming mod. I don't think it's been released yet, Michael. I think it's still in development. But excited to see what they do with that for sure. Thank you, Michael. Yes, it's the FlexiCoil, the big FlexiCoil, it's the biggest. It's a base game implement actually. I think it's still the biggest in the game. Right guys, I'm going to run a couple more rows here and then I'm going to call it night. It is It's just hitting midnight here, and I do have to go to work tomorrow, so much as I would love to stay on and chat to you guys all night, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you, Tristan. Yes, this is a rather nice tractor. I do like this. Quad tracks are nice. Oh, do you know what, Eric? Do I like four-wheel drive tractor or the tracks? A bit of both. I love the 8RX. I love the John Deere 8RX. I think it's a beautiful tractor. But then I love the 9R too. The old 9R. So yeah, that 620 horsepower, Tristan. 620. Chris, I think that might happen with the different fertilizer yields. I think that's part of precision farming. I think it might do something with that. So hopefully when that comes out, I wonder if that's the last DLC. I know there's another DLC due to come out for FS19. So so hopefully that's the precision farming one. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I'm from the UK. I am from the UK. Currently in Scotland. Or go in and flatten it. Just go in with a flatten mod. The mode. Michael, your English, certainly your written English, is amazing. I tell you, it's a lot better than my German. Yeah, the GPS mod is a good one. Yeah, absolutely is. Okay, Jonathan, another Aussie. We've got a few Aussies that jump on regularly. Front wheel assist, is that right, Ian? That would be, in the UK, even a Case Magnum would be a four-wheel drive. Canada, nice part of the world, Tristan. Thank you, Eugene. Very kind of you. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Yeah, unlucky tractor. It is only on PC, I'm afraid. Yes, Eric, it's good to be able to turn off the differentials on the in the enhanced vehicle mod. It's very good. Paulius, that's very kind of you to say. Thank you very much, and thanks for stopping by. Thalys, Thalys, I hope I'm saying that right. I know I need to make the folder public, which I'm going to do as soon as I finish this stream. So try again in maybe 15 minutes. Eric, try Welker Farms is a good one, gotta say. Welker Farms is if you want big square fields, that's really good. Medicine Creek is good. No, sorry Tristan, it's too big to be on console. Because it is massive. Yeah, Mr. Drawings, Ian R, I think only lives a few miles from Fairbank, so he knows this place well. Yeah, Hoosier Heartland is something I need to check out, definitely, at some point. You're welcome, Paulus. Paulus. Your grammar is fantastic. Yeah, back home again. I am very excited to see that when it comes out. TVG, thanks for dropping by, my friend. Great to have you on stream. Take care. Right guys, I said I was going to go 10 minutes ago and I'm still here. So, right, I'll finish this row, head up the next one. We'll start saying our goodbyes now, but thank you all so much for dropping by the stream and having a chat tonight. It's been great to have you all here. And I'm going to say a big thank you to Clay, Mr. Fister, Steve Maloney, Jacob Tyler, Sergeant Mac. Thank you so much for your super chats. Like I said, those contributions will all go towards the new multiplayer server, and future things we'll do on the on stream and on the channel. So keep an eye out for some competitions. Might be a few little merch giveaways and things like that coming. So yeah, keep an eye out. I'm gonna try and give something back to you guys for all the support you've given me over the last few weeks. I honestly can't thank you enough for how quickly it's grown. So amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Thank you, Lawrence. That's very, very kind of you, sir. Thank you, Molly. Scott George coming in with the super chat. You are very kind, my friend. What a gentleman. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Low key, how you doing? Yeah, no, I genuinely love these streams. It's so good to interact with you guys and spend a bit of time with you. Really enjoy it. It's making the videos is great fun. But actually spending a bit of time chatting to you guys is fab. So thank you. Thank you for being such a lovely bunch of people. Thank you, Isaac. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Same time next week. No, Lawrence. That's why Courseplay is your friend. And thank you, Mr. Drollins and JS Mapping for dropping by and saying hello. It's always nice to have you guys here on the channel. And thank you once again. I'll never get tired of saying thank you for this map. So, Eric, how do you save a trail on Courseplay? You just hit the there's a small disk drive shaped button. Let me show you once you've created a course, and I can't show you on here because I don't have a course saved, but once I've got to the end of this row, I'll jump onto my next I'll jump onto my other tractor and I'll show you. Yeah, I think it's fair to say the guys at JS Mapping really understand what the players want. I think they've got they've got their trigger on what us players really like. So hence you get the map that you've got in front of you here. So Paulus with the super chat, you are such a gentleman. Thank you so much. That was very, very kind. Like I said, we will have the Discord up in the next week or so, and hopefully the multiplayer server as well. So I will share all that information with you, and that's where your donations are going to go through funding that. So thank you so much. Saving a course on Courseplay. So Eric, you asked that. So once I've set a course up, I'm running a course now. You just hit this. See this square here? Looks like an old-fashioned floppy drive. Thank you, Paulus. Take care, my friend. Take care, Steve. Thanks again for modding, my friend. It's great to have you on board again. Yeah, you just click this little button here, and it brings up the course name. So I will save this now. Field 5. Seeding. There you go. Yeah, a bit of nostalgia there. A 1.44 floppy drive, 1.44 megabytes. Christian, how you doing? How's things? Right, I really am calling it quits now, guys. Thank you so much. I need my bed. Really enjoyed the stream. Thanks for all dropping by and joining in the chat so much. It's been great fun. And hopefully we'll definitely be pushing out another Flint Hills vid. 2 a week now. Well, a live stream and a video as well. Just because you guys said that's what you wanted to see, and who am I to not give you what you want? So, take care, stay safe everybody, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now.